guys, the first time ever, the groundhog died and has failed to start back. This is the very first time ever. Kind of acts like it ain't getting no fire, so I unhooked the ignition wire, thinking that maybe the switch was bad, so I unhooked the ignition wire so the coil wouldn't be grounded, and still no fire apparently. Could be a bad plug, could be a number of things, but I guess we'll just have to wait it out and see. I'm gonna go get me a screwdriver to where I can check and see what kind of fire it's getting, or if it's getting any, which I don't think it is. Could be a coil, could be a spark plug, who knows. But go get a screwdriver and come back and see if we can get it to get fire. If it'll get fire, we'll take it home. If not, I guess I'll be going to get a coil, because it has to be on a job in the morning. So that's the lovely update on the groundhog. So far so good, but you know, over 500 hours, can't expect much more. There's going to be problems if you use them, so I think that's pretty good. The first breakdown as far as the engine in over 500 hours, so pretty good. But anyway, weenies, I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, so weenies, we had to put a spark plug in the groundhog. You see that shiny metal boot back there? We had to clean that off and pull it out. The spark plug was burned off to nothing, literally. You got to take the air cleaner off and get all that out of your way. Plus it was hot, so I don't advise you to do it while it's hot. I've burnt myself in 2 or 3 places. But I'm gonna put this cover back on. Down here at the cabin site, I knocked that tree down. It was an old cedar. I had showed it in one of the videos before. Right there it is. It was dead and leaning over there. I went ahead and knocked it down. I was gonna pull this little tree up, haul it over there and leave it and take the groundhog out of here. But first breakdown, guys, and all it was a spark plug. But keep watching, guys. Hang tight. All right, weenies. So we got this done yesterday. We got this covered up, and except for this little spot right here, and I'll cover that up first thing this morning. We had some wires in there, and one of them was the old wire, the other one's the well wire. We come down from there to there, and there, and went over, and it goes through the fence right here, and he seemed to think it looked good. So, morning there, calf, put a little calf, and we're gonna go around here this morning and start back here. We gotta be careful because there's a septic tank right there. The septic line comes out here, and we gotta pick that one up, bring it up, pick this one up, and take it out. So I think it'll work. All right, weenies, here we go. Starting the day off. We'll cover this right here back up, and we go around behind the house and start on that. Get it straightened out, get the pipe in the ditch hooked up, and then we'll see where we're going to go from there. couple spots out through here behind me that could use a little more dirt. So I'm going to try to fan this out and make it go just a little bit further. I like to leave it humped up just a little bit. That way it has room to settle some and not leave a big ditch in the yard, which it probably still will, even though it usually does, no matter how much you leave to fill it back up with. Alright, so let's got that took care of. We'll go around here and start on this one in the back. Alright, weenies. So I've got to get off here and unhook this, and he wants to do away with the pipe running back to the other one because he's afraid it'll get crushed. He wants to run it underground out here. So there is a septic line that goes under the ground there, so I'll have to be careful and watch for that. But no big deal, we'll get it. Hang tight, weenies. Alright, weenies, so we got to start here. I just had to be kind of careful because I know that septic line and stuff's in here. I wish you was here where I could go in there and look in the basement for myself. Alright, Weenie. I'm gonna go see if he's back. If he's here, I'm gonna see if I can go in the basement and look and see for sure where that comes out and how low down in there it is. But anyway, hang tight, Weenie. We'll be right back. Alright, Weenie. So, had to hand dig a little back there. Kind of worried about that septic line. I didn't want to get into it. This back here don't have to be all that deep. He ain't gonna be back here with nothing besides a lawnmower because of the septic tank. And we'll get this right here in and covered up over to right there. Then we'll bring this ditch on out and under the fence. That way we know the water's gonna go out. And shouldn't be too much of a problem. Don't think I have to run this in real far. I will get it out far enough till I know it ain't gonna affect nothing or run back. But that is what it is. This ditch here will be a little aggravating. I have to dig two ways because I've dug as far back as I can go. I get into the fence here. So I'll have to turn around and dig it the other way the rest of the way through. Go around here and get my pipe, put it in, and I'll get some drone footage of covering it back up when I get the pipe put in, and we'll go from there with it. Alright, Weenie. Alright, Weenies. So we'll start covering this up right here. We're going to cover it up out to the cross ditch. Right here where the T's at, where the two join together. We'll cover it up out to there. That way it'll hold in place and stay. And connect the other piece to it and take it on down through the fence. And Groundhog seems to be running better now. So that's a good thing. But I have to cover this up. I can't go around it because of the septic tank. So I have to sweep the dirt out of the way so I can get through there. And plus I want it to hold that pipe down until I can get over on the other side and get my other piece connected into it. And pretty well wrap this job up right here. Guys, if you are watching and you've been watching, like, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed and those that will in the future. And our next video should be pretty good, so stay tuned in. You don't want to miss the next video coming up, especially if you're one of them that have been anxious to see the cabin build. I should have told you all when I started that it would be over a period of time. I'm doing that in my free time as I can, and it takes a lot of cleaning up, a lot of prep work for the site. There's still a lot of work to do, but I figured if I could get it framed up before this winter, I could work on the inside of it this winter and trim up some more around outside and get rid of some more brush outside of the place and get all that cleaned up and ready to go. Right here though, I'm trying to cover the rest of this pipe up so that it'll hold itself till we can get everything connected up. And that'll pretty much conclude this job and this video, guys. I appreciate the watching, the support, and like I said, if you ain't liked and subscribed, hit that button there, and I appreciate you watching, and everybody have a good one, and you weenies keep on cranking and stay tuned.